Okay, so good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show of Decoding Millennial Mariners. And today we are into different format, so we don't have a guest speaker. And we've been discussing this for last almost 9 or 10 weeks. The almost 20 shows have happened on this issue. We also successfully engaged a lot of maritime training institutes and professors from college understanding the what is happening with the decoding millennial mariner, their learning styles. Hi everyone, good evening, good evening. Lavkosh, good evening. Activity issue? No, it's okay. So idea is to add the people and ask them as to what kind of learning they would like to do. So this is going to be a very interactive show with the viewers instead of having somebody from the guest speaker position. We decided to have somebody on the go who's watching. Naturally, people who are watching, definitely they are concerned. So if anybody who wants to join one by one, you can join the show live, ask your question in 3 to 5 minutes and move on. Good evening, Sridhar. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining. So I'm going to add Captain Devashish Basu. Devashish Basu, as you know, he is a master mariner and entrepreneur, also holds proprietary position in NavGuide Solutions. So I'm going to add him and both of us as who are watching live. So they can come on live, ask question, but the questions are pertaining to only learning styles. Don't ask about the how to join Merchant Navy and things like that. Hi Devashish,
Hello,
how are
sir.
you?
Hello. Good evening. All good. All good. You are
All
looking
okay,
really,
all
really
fine.
fresh today. Yeah.
Oh yes, I just came from a walk and a run. So 10,000 steps. So
Very
just
nice.
had bath, very, very, very energetic. So that's good.
Great.
So anybody who wants to join, hi, I'll just greet the people. Navraj, hi, good evening to you. Good evening, guys. So anybody who wants to join, please send the request, and we will add you and ask you particular question. Only 2 questions as to among the new styles of learning, not online education, but if you know of any learning tools available or come across, then you got to tell us as to which is the best tool you like and why. That's all. Only 2 questions to everyone who's watching. So you can come on live, send us a request, and we will add you. So Devashish, how's been?
Yeah.
How the day has been of you?
All good. All good. Right now, finishing up with a project which we started with the company a couple of months back. Just finishing off on that. So I really wish that some training institutes also got into our discussion and either through chat or through our Twitter, so that we can actually sort of impart some idea about how we can augment or what they think or what they are doing, because a number of training institutes are going out of their way also to venture into the area of digital learning and into the autonomous learning, they say, because digital learning sometimes means Zoom calls or Zoom teaching. That is not just, people think that digital learning would mean that I have to sit in front of the computer and talk to someone. Autonomous learning is something like when you have everything in your hand and you can learn at your own time whenever you feel. That is the
True.
difference. So we can, really, apart from the students and from the faculty side also, I wish some people got into this discussion and the debate and the discussion we have been trying to generate over a couple of months. Yeah.
Correct. I mean, today I think this is the exam time now, and people are going through the term and exams and all that. So even not many cadets are online at the moment.
Right.
So there is a slight, uh, busyness, kind of a thing is there in the institutions now.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
did try to call a couple of faculties today, but
Mhm.
they both declined. Saying tomorrow there's exam, last day, and all that. So
Right.
they
Right.
have some, pre-commitments.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean,
So
slowly they will join up in I'm sure they
correct,
will
correct,
join up
correct.
quickly.
Yeah, I don't have a request so far, but let me see if I know someone who wants to join. You can send me a request to join, and we will ask you two questions only as to which of the learning tools you like most and why. So these two things, in case you are aware of the new learning tools. So let's look at that. You know, Instagram followership is all up to the sky. So there are not many people are at this point in time free, or even it depends upon. So there are no disadvantage of having Insta Live, advantages also. But given a choice, I would prefer a Facebook Live or LinkedIn Live because
LinkedIn Live.
yeah, there are more
LinkedIn
people who
Live
are
is much
concerned.
more important. Correct,
Yeah,
correct. So
we
we
can
can
only
go
do a
back to
LinkedIn Live.
the, yeah, we can go back to the system which you suggested before with that software. What was the name which we were using before? To parallelly go on LinkedIn and Facebook, all the streams together.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that next time maybe.
Yeah, true. I mean, I just send a message to people. Hi, Vijay, Sejul. Hi to you. So people are joining, but I mean, I don't know. When it comes to Instagram live and asking questions, people really hesitate. Being
Yeah,
asked any question because I mean, it's given a fact that Instagram has got a pretty young crowd.
right.
Which rather like to listen
I
than to take
I
part in conversation.
I would like to address one thing here. It's just on the
Yeah.
same lines on what you said just now that people are sometimes not very, forthward with coming online or coming showing their face, making them visible in front of people, or because every time you do that, somehow you have to be confident in one level, and you are being judged basically, and that feeling of being judged is not very good all the time, because it happens even when you want to ask a question in class. Sometimes you don't feel like asking it because why put my hand up? Then everyone will look at me, and then people will think I don't know this. Maybe other people understood, I did not understand. So the same psychology, the fear of being judged, or fear of coming into the limelight. But when you go on board, when you go on a profession like the merchant navy, it is not a shy profession. You have to go into areas, and not every time. Usually in your rank, there is only one person in your rank. So whatever you're
Hmm.
doing, you have to be that. You have to come up with that kind of a confidence where you don't feel bad about being judged. That is one important thing.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Hi, hi. How are you?
Hi, Svidha. Good evening. How are you, Svidha, today?
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Svidha is a perfect example of millennial, although she's not mariner, but she's a millennial personality. And
Right.
so I don't
Yeah.
want to reveal her birth year on the live show, but definitely she's into millennia.
Right. I think her net is not so.
Yeah, her net is little. What's up with your net, Svidha? Yeah, I think
I
she
think she
dropped
will
off.
join back again.
Yeah, she will.
Probably.
She will. Somebody has sent a request. Let me see. Oh, it's some MR Captain 98. Let's see. I'll add him. So, idea is that to ask them directly these questions. So let's see.
Good evening.
Hi. Good
Hi.
evening. Good evening. How's your name, Mr. Captain 98? I wanted to know that. Oh, his net also is. I think today it's raining also.
Okay.
In some parts. So probably that is also one of the things.
Right.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah,
Hello, can
I
you hear
think.
me? Good evening. Good evening.
Can I know your questions?
No, you tell me about yourself first. Because your name
Sir,
is Mr. Captain 98. So I was wondering, I mean,
no, sir.
what is
Actually,
that?
sir, that is my channel name. Actually, my name is Ashish Kumar, sir, and current I am selling
Okay.
with Gearbus, and I have
Oh,
done a first
fantastic.
and the first contract I have done with United Ocean Ship Management, and the company got
Okay.
bankrupt. Then I switched over to Gearbus, and there I have
I
done two
know.
contracts with General Cargo.
Oh, very good. Very good. So how has been your experience on board?
So the experience on board was very good, and my all seniors were also very moderate and very knowledgeable. They have teach me in such a way that it is very easy to survive in this space.
Okay. So good. I mean, thank you, Ashish, for joining this show. Idea was to ask a question to you as to, this is a show about decoding millennial mariners. Okay. So when I say about decoding millennial mariners means understanding them, understanding their learning style. Because millennials are a different breed altogether. Given the fact and definition made by the educationist, these people are supposed to have some traits which are not there in the earlier generations with respect to learning, with the attention span, with respect to attitude, aptitude, everything else.
Yes,
So just wanted to know you. I mean, if you know about any new learning tools like, videos and animation videos and storytelling and, the gamification or games. So
yes.
which is your favorite tool that you learn things from?
Actually, sir, learning from video is my favorite hobby. Right now, sir, I
Okay.
have done this 4 year, 4 months course also from FOSMA regarding second. In that course also, sir, they have just like a way in that a way that you have to capture each and every knowledge from the videos only. If there will be doubt, then professors will come and then they will clear. But I think that from these videos we can learn more easily and in a better way, sir, because they will also teach us in that way that we are on board or we are facing as a practical knowledge.
So any video or some particular videos like,
No, no. Actually, some videos are fixed, like from Marinepedia also, like marine discussions. I'm connected to many groups, sir. So from there, I used to collect some topics and I use it for my things.
okay, good, good, good. Excellent. I mean, this is what it is. A lot of people, even I learned a lot of things from video. And not only that, when I get stuck with my, laptop or my mobile phone with some, funny thing happening, the other day my mobile phone got into a voice mode, and voice activation. So I couldn't press any key. And whenever I used to press something, it will say okay, you have pressed this now. So I didn't know what to do about this. So I just Googled it, how to get this mode deactivated. And they told me the step by step how to go about it. And within 2 minutes, I solved the problem.
Yeah,
So video is a good tool in learning. Explains well. Depends upon what video is made, how it is made. Also, not all videos are educational. There is a term called infotain. Like you have infotainment, information and entertainment together. There's also a term called edutainment. You know, education and entertainment. So it entertains you and educates you.
yeah,
So the both things happen at simultaneous. So you remain engaged.
yeah.
Devashish,
And
your
that is
thoughts
very
on this?
useful for us. It is very useful in those days because
Yeah,
we have
yeah,
done only three contracts. So how we will get to know each and everything about this thing? So from videos only we learn these things.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And one thing that has to be understood, because this is sort of the kind of job which we do, creating videos. Also, one of the things. So what many people fail to understand, if the information from the videos will be grasped or will be accepted well only when you are in the right frame of mind. Let's say you want to solve a problem about your mobile phone getting stuck in that voice mode, you are actively, your mind is thinking at that point of time to solve the problem. So you go to the video is more important than I show you a video when I want and I want you to learn this information. It will not work. You have to come to the video. I mean, it is all a matter of who wants to do what, because the same information will be very boring to you if you are not in the right frame of mind, if you're thinking of something else, or if you are really, you want to watch a clip of, let's say, Saturday Night Live or some entertaining YouTube clip, and I want you to see this video which is to teach you about your phone, that will not work at that time, because you cannot hold your, that is important, that we wait for the guys or for the students to come to the videos instead of forcing it to them. That is why for so many years, you must have seen also on board on the ship also, we bring everyone to the smoke room and force them to watch a training video, and you have to watch this and learn this. No one is watching it. No one is thinking about it after 5 minutes. So the same thing will be effective if the people searched out for the same information and got the information from the video. So that's a very
it should be content
yeah.
specific. It should not be
Yeah,
lengthy,
yeah.
and it should be content specific. Then only
Should
we
not
can.
be lengthy, and also you should be wanting to get that information at that point of time. The timing is very important. Like yesterday, I was at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was trying to go through something, watching a video, trying to learn something. But then I was totally distracted. I could feel this is not the time. So I know I will get this video anytime I want. I don't have to come at that particular time to learn. So I know I can go to sleep now. If I'm feeling sleepy, I can go to sleep now. Tomorrow morning, when I'm fresh in my mind, I can watch it and I will get better, grasp of that information.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely correct. I mean, just to reveal, I'm learning a new technique of meditation nowadays, and last 3 4 days, and I'm learning it totally from the YouTube, and
Um,
it's an amazing thing. I wish I should have had more videos on YouTube, but it is not. It's a very special kind of meditation, which is a paid course. But somebody had, the course
right.
costs 15,000 rupees for 5 days. Okay, and I want to do that course, which I will do after the next month. But I was just trying to know theory about it. But it's really amazing. I mean, the way, and of course, as Devashish rightly said, I watch it when I want. I watch time. That's very important. Like when you feel hungry and you eat something, you don't complain about food, right? Because you are hungry. Now when you are full and you're given even a best of the food, you say I don't want it yet, it is not good, it's got oil, it has got this, it has got that, some excuse you give. So
Right.
this is the best example. When you need it, you should have it with you. And that's
Yeah.
the best thing, to do. So anyway, that's very valid. Anything else? Anything else you want to share, Ashish, on your
No, sir.
experiences of learning?
No, sir. Only this was the thing, because in this time I have learned only from videos only. So I will suggest and will go for videos only, sir.
Yeah, yeah. There are many more tools for your information, like gamification. Like you can you can make the topic into a game, and that is more engaging. Because why these are engaging? Because not because it's millennial. It's because basically it makes you focus on what you like, and it also gives you like Big Boss is a big game, right? Why people like it? Because there is something always happening, entertaining, something sensational. So we can't bring that into education, that kind of sensation. But yes, I mean, definitely, it is available today. That kind of tools. I will add somebody else. I believe anybody wants to join, please send a message. Please send a request. I will add you and ask you two simple questions as to which of the modern learning tool you like and why. So I will ask you that question. Anybody is there? Anybody? I don't know anyone. Oh, Farhan is there. Hi, Farhan. Farhan was studying. Sir, politeness, kindness really win my heart. Oh, very good, Sandy. That's a good thought. Yeah. I don't know why you wrote that here, but
No, I think what he means is your politeness and your kindness. That is what wins his heart.
thank you, Sandy. Thank you. I mean, okay, Farhan wants to join this thing. I will add him, and then we'll ask Farhan. We have spoken to Farhan earlier, but he's a
Okay.
bright kid. He recently has won the competition also on IMO paper writing.
Right.
Good evening,
Hi,
sir.
Farhan. How are you? Good evening to you. Good evening. You know, Farhan is a star of IMU Calcutta College. You know, so he has got a lot of fan following there. And so, Farhan, tell me, this new learning tools are available. Which is the tool among that you like best, and why? You know, learning tools like videos. You have storytelling tools. You got I mean, of course, drawings are there. Plus, the games are there. You know, if you have seen, I mean, if you have come across them.
Yes, sir. Sir, in my opinion, people of the current current or young generation in general like to learn more from interactive tools. So, if the learning tool can be more interactive in form of games or in form of any questionnaire and learning kind of thing, that can be more useful in learning.
Oh yes. Do you watch videos, Farhan? I mean, educational videos. Do you watch?
Yes, sir.
You watch them, huh? So, what kind of education videos you watch?
Sir, mostly they are related to my curriculum studies. Like if I have any doubts in IT engine or in auxiliary engine, I prefer to go to YouTube and get my concepts clear.
So, when do you watch them? Normally, you watching them in the morning or afternoon, evening, or anytime you have a doubt, or anytime you feel like.
Sir, generally I get my time in this, like during this time around 8 p.m. to the night, the rest of the night. So generally in the night.
So, at the leisure time, when you are free, from your day's work or studies, everything is over. अभी कुछ करने का नहीं है, so let's watch a video and. So as compared to watching video for learning, when you have nothing to do, you have finished your studies or whatever your homework or housework you have done, would you be able to call a professor and ask him a doubt?
No, sir, I haven't done it. And, I
Yeah,
haven't
nobody
tried
can.
it.
Nobody can. Nobody can. Nobody can. I'm sure about it. Nobody can. Nobody can call a professor at night 8 o'clock and ask him, "Sir, I have a stability doubt. Can you solve my doubt?" He will blast you.
He'll
And
kill
that's
you.
a human thing. That's a human thing. But video will not do that. Video will say, "Oh, very good. You can watch me. Come. I will explain to you one more time." And there's a limit also to professor. You can ask him one doubt 10 times. Third time he'll tell you, "तो समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्या? I mean, are you mad?" But video you can watch 100 times and try to get every word and every concept clear, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Devashish, your thoughts.
Yeah. So that is of course that is one of the benefits of having something on the digital platform is that videos or games, whichever, you can repeat it. It has a repeat value, and if you sort of missed out a minute, because usually a lot of our education goes in a series progression. Like if you miss out one bit in between, you will probably get lost on the other bits also. You cannot catch the other bits unless you go as per that series. So if you miss out one
Yeah.
thing because you are thinking of something else, it's natural, because even it happens in class. Some professor is explaining something very beautifully. Um, and you're paying attention, but on the fifth or sixth minute, or maybe after 15 minutes, you lost your attention for 5 minutes, and then suddenly you're lost because it's like a trail which has got cut off. But that can very well be compensated in case of offline. I mean, in case you have the access to that video anytime you want, or for that matter, any other digital learning form like interactive forms, as Farhan rightly said, we are highly fond of interactive forms like games and other kind of interactive tools which will help you learn. So that's a great idea. Yeah, I mean, and the games. One of the things about these interactive tools is this is something that people normally don't understand. People think that if you increase the toughness of something, if you make it too tough, or if you make it slowly more and more tough, it becomes more and more boring. Because that is what we see in our jobs. A tough job is usually becomes boring, it becomes monotonous, it becomes tiring, you feel tired. But think about this. A game is not interesting because it is easy. If I give you a game which it's easy for you, you will lose interest. I have to put challenges for you. I have to make it tough for you. Only then it is important to put challenges, and only then it becomes easy. So the same concept, if we apply to learning, if we create such games which basically would teach you something, but it doesn't tell you that it will teach you. It gives you a challenge. And the challenge is, it cannot be too easy for you, and it cannot be so tough that then you feel bored. Then you just after a while, if you feel that this is too much for me. So the balance has to be maintained in creating such games when we are doing it for the education system. When we are trying to teach the younger generation something new using a game, we have to make sure we understand what they understand. I mean, how much is the level of their expertise? And we have to make it in that level in which it is not too tough and not too hard. Even any game, take any game, like if you're playing chess. If chess is something that you don't understand, after a few moves you will get bored. But if you understand it, depending on your level of expertise, you will feel interested. But if you are playing with Vishwanathan Anand, who is going to who's going to slosh you out within 2 or 3 moves, again you will feel bored. But if you play with someone of your level, then you keep feeling that interest, and then you build up from there. So the games, it is true for any game. I mean, there is a level of challenge involved, and that is what we can use, because we are trying to teach the young generation how to overcome challenges. We can put those challenges in a game and make it more interesting. The learning process becomes much, much more interesting.
Yeah, true. I mean, just Ashish Kumar also wrote that, group discussion also is one of the best tool to learn things. I mean, really in the video, when you watch a video also, if you watch, there are a lot of videos. Somebody sent me a video yesterday about the ship stability, not ship stability, ship handling being explained. And he sent me a video saying, rate this video, how do you like it? So I was keenly watching it, 45 minutes. So it took a lot of patience for me, number one. I made some notes, and I took a photo of my diary and sent it to him. Okay, I watched it, and these are my comments. But, similar video I watched other day on similar topic when 4 people were talking, about the same topic. And it was very interesting. It was very interesting for me as a human, because I was trying to understand not only what I was saying, but depending upon their experience, I was trying to understand his psyche. He's a pilot, so he's saying like this. He's a ship master. Okay, he's saying like this. He's a trainer. He's talking from training's perspective. One fellow was a, accident investigator, and he was talking about his perspective of, of course, and it was a very interesting conversation, because they all were trying to tell their viewpoint, and I was trying to get in everybody's shoes and trying to understand as to what their viewpoint is, how rightly it is. I mean, though I was not a part of the video, video was being watched, but that was more interesting than watching single person on blackboard teaching me about the ship handling and pivot point, and how the wind and current affects the ship handling, and what is the yaw, and what is the frequency of yaw, and what is the all of technicality was involved. But then I had to really concentrate 45 minutes, and I had to rate the video, kind of study for me. So I had to write some notes and all that. But this group discussion, I was lying on the bed. I was nicely in my pillow. I had nothing to do, so I was coolly watching as what everybody is saying about the ship handling. So that is also one of the, yes, I mean, that is good thing. Is there anybody else
Right.
joining or
One more thing
tell
I
me,
would
tell me.
like to add in video thing is that when we are attending live classes, offline classes, in a suppose a 45 minutes or 1 hour lecture, our mind tends to switch off for around 2 to 5 minutes, maybe in half an hour. So at that point in time, if a lecturer tells any important point, we tend to skip it or we are not able to understand it. As a result of which Debashish actually mentioned is that the chain of topics which are covered, if one link is missed, then probably the next line of chain is completely missed. So in videos, that is a good advantage that we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
pause it
absolutely.
and then like gain knowledge and everything whenever we are in that frame of mind.
Yeah, exactly. So that is there, of course. Technology had advantage of, seeing it when
And
you require to watch it. Yeah. Devashish.
talking about group discussions, I want to share something very interesting. How the modern way of group discussions happen. In the we have a learning management system platform where there are students, and the students, it's like a virtual class. None of the students have any timeline that you have to sit from 8 to 10 or something. They can do their courses at their own time whenever they are free. The courses involve some videos, some games, and all the other stuff. But what I want to say, the students have a common forum to discuss within themselves also. It is not just us, but they can also discuss within themselves. So what happens is, the students have a common forum where they can discuss among themselves, and what happens from there is very interesting. That someone, let's say Farhan has a concept which is not clear to him, but someone else in the class has a concept which is that concept is clear for the other person. Now, since the students have a common forum to discuss, just like a WhatsApp or a Facebook kind of a chat, so one person has a doubt, you don't have to wait for the teacher to come and clarify. Even some other students are clarifying those doubts. And in that process, the other students are also feeling important. They are feeling encouraged. They are feeling very, it is a very healthy situation where the teacher over there is just watching, unless something wrong is being explained or something which is completely opposite is being explained. Other than that, most of the time, there is no role of the teacher, because even if there is some doubt, the students clarify those doubts among themselves, and the teacher may have to sometimes come in to explain a little bit. Maybe some particular doubt which none of the students understood. That one, again, the teacher has to explain. But think about it, when the teacher's role was from a huge role, we have brought the teacher's role to that much, where you have to only clarify those doubts. You don't have to repeat yourself. You don't have to do the same exercise again for 10 students or for 100 students. It doesn't matter how many students are there on the platform. And the more number of students are there, there is more knowledge transfer and people are learning from each other. Now, same guy, when Farhan goes on board, maybe he has a practical problem which is related to the course, but this was never discussed during the course. This is not a theory problem. This is a practical problem. Maybe he's just not able to open a certain nut, or something has got stuck in the job. The same platform works completely in a different manner. There, everyone shares their practical experiences, where this is the power of online group discussion. This is the exact kind of, the virtual group discussion which we are talking, because now everyone, most of the time, people are connected over the internet, even if they are sailing. Many of the ships have internet, and some of the companies still don't have it, but they will have it in 1 or 2 years maximum. So this is the importance of, how we can, this is pure democracy, I'm telling you. I mean, there is no one more important than the other. Everyone is important. And
Yeah,
I'm not the only hero of the class. I can also have a doubt sometimes. And maybe another guy who's apparently not very bright, he will also come forward to explain to me, if he wants, of course. And then the dynamics of the class changes. Everyone starts feeling important and included. It's a very inclusive kind of a system over there.
Yeah, yeah, true, true. I remember when the VSAT came for the first time, and we had some internet on board in 2014, 15. So we used to
Yeah.
have, participate safety meetings on board. So two, three ships which we had the VSAT connections. So we used to tell them, okay, we want to be having a superintendent ashore, will participate into a safety meeting on board. And then we used to really see, I mean, of course, what discussions taking place is one issue. Then we used to see how the crew smoke room is maintained. How the people are dressed. What kind of boiler suits they're there, and how many people are there. So we used to count them. One, two, three, four, five. I mean, there are many uses. Of this kind of thing. So of course, discussion we used to ask, encourage ABs and OS and oilers to ask questions about safety, about the workplace safety and all that. So, and then Master Chief Engineer is to answer those questions, answer those concerns. Quite an interactive session is to go on. And we used to have a final comments from the shore superintendent, about the ship's performance with respect to the last safety meeting and this safety meeting, and near misses reported, and accidents happened and investigations happened and all. Very sweet, very good tool. Now I was thinking, coming days, like I see people doing Insta lives now on ship. I mean, they have a very good internet, of course. So they could be overall seen by the people. Now I believe the class surveyors are also seeing the machinery condition report to the videos and things like that. So that is also there as a tool being used for that. So why not for training as well? So I like for few of the Insta, I don't like to call them influencers for some different reason altogether, because that word has been misused and used on Instagram very badly, and it's become a bad word. But those people are some people are doing some videos on ship and really training people about the tankers, about cow, about Framo pump, and Captain Vijay has done many videos like this from ship, and I was really, really, really appreciative that the cadets who will watch them will really see them, as part of the ship, and watching.
Right.
So I mean, they say one picture speaks thousand words. I'm sure video must be speaking million words. So as to say. Okay, I
Right.
think we are on our 35 minutes talk time.
Yeah.
So
Already.
thank you, Farhan. Thank you for joining, and thank you, Devashish. You too. We shared
Thank you so
quite a
much.
good thoughts today, and I mean, because of exams, there's not many young crowd is on the Insta today, but that's fine. I mean, as long as we could pick up some thoughts on these cadets is good enough. So
Right.
Samyukta team is already planning the next competition in mind now. So that is for the young minds. Okay, chalo.
Great. That's really great.
Take care.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Great,
Thank
great,
you.
great evening.
Thank
Have a great evening. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Thanks. Thank you guys. So see you all again next time, next uh, Friday, with some more better this thing, and we will try to incorporate this on the LinkedIn Live as well next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Stay safe. Bye.